Analysis: Is Hamas a more sophisticated force than Israel imagined? The tactics we have seen Hamas use in their attack on Israel last Saturday have been some of their most sophisticated yet, suggesting a level of planning and preparation we have not witnessed before. The group used air, sea, and land in what in military terms is known as multi-domain operations. It carried out initial strikes on Israeli observation posts using drones, before its massive rocket attacks overwhelmed the Israeli Iron Dome defenses. These were what are referred to as shaping operations, in essence preparing for the next stage, the physical entry into Israel. Next was an unprecedented physical infiltration, attacking Israeli civilians and military targets from multiple directions. Underpinning all these activities has been the use of fear tactics against civilians, including by recording and broadcasting attacks in Israeli border communities and a music concert, as well as by capturing Israeli soldiers and civilians and taking them back into the Gaza Strip. Hamas also attacked Israeli military targets, killing and capturing people and capturing Israeli military equipment. Developing threat. Hamas appears to have learned from various sources. They have taken inspiration from Hezbollah's military infrastructure and rebel warfare strategies. They have received training, funding, and weapons from Iran. The group has utilized lessons from past encounters with Israeli forces, studied the tactics employed by fighters in Jenin in 2002, and incorporated their own innovations in the form of improvised explosive devices, IEDs, tunnel networks, psychological warfare, and asymmetric warfare. Hamas has utilized Iranian expertise in manufacturing homemade rockets and improving their accuracy and range. Past encounters with Israeli forces, particularly during the 2014 war on Gaza, have taught Hamas the value of urban warfare and the use of civilian infrastructure as shields. They have incorporated these tactics into their current attack too, using densely populated areas as launching sites for rockets and hiding weapons and command and control centers in civilian structures. This sets up a dynamic whereby when Hamas is attacked by Israeli bombs, both sides can accuse each other of violating international law. The law of armed conflict prohibits the targeting of an enemy's civilians. It also requires parties to an armed conflict to distinguish their fighter forces from their own civilians, and not to base operations in or near civilian structures, especially protected sites such as schools, medical facilities, and places of worship.